never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking a find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride. I'm straight. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Get on my way. I'm running late. What can I say? I heard you die twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name.
Who's on here first? What's up, Noel? Mark, Peter, Daniel. What's up, guys? Ooh, we got someone on Instagram too. What up? Hello, welcome. Hello. I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, not who I am. I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunlight. Salvador, what's up, the world? Where's my Instagram with that?
You know that we've been going since we hopped out that DeLorean. On guard, things are just things. They don't make you who you are.
What's up, Matt? Welcome. You guys like this song? I'm doing good. How are you? What up, Mom? What's up, Ashley? Welcome. I feel glorious. Hi, Jennifer. Chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. I made it through the darkest times. Who loves this song? I know I do. Hi, Tara. You say it like that. What's up, Jose? As soon as the song is over, we're gonna get into Worship Wednesday. What's up, Sean? For everybody that's on here, grab a pen and paper. Do it. Got some notes for you guys to take. The world is off the grass. What's up, beautiful? How are you doing? Happy New Year. Hit your soul, bro. Hi there. Let me turn this off real quick. All right. What is up, everyone? Happy Worship Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I acknowledge every single one of you for being on here. I know time is so valuable, so I appreciate every single one of you. I promise I won't take too much of your time, but I will tell you this. I am going to bring value for you tonight because this has brought value to myself. Hi, Nishant. Welcome. So, I mean, when I get on here, I truly, I put my heart and soul into this, and I think about it the whole day too, because, and whatever experience I go through throughout the day with my clients or even my morning rituals, I bring that here for you guys because this is a new year, new you. A lot of us have goals in mind or a person that we envision ourselves of being. And sometimes we're afraid to come out and be that person because we don't know what steps to take, right? Because you can't change something you're not aware of. Remember that. Take note of that. Remember that. And then hold that near and dear to your heart because there's some things that are going on in your mind that you're constantly telling yourself, and sometimes you don't fucking realize it, okay? So for everybody that's on here, again, I acknowledge you. Get a pen and paper because I have 7 questions that I'm going to have you write down, okay? For the people who are taking this seriously too, because, and the ones who have been keeping up with Worship Wednesday, I appreciate all of you. I did play the song Glorious because it's a glorious day. It's been a glorious day. Even this morning too. I mean, I've been up since like 6 a.m. Started my workout at 7:15. It was awesome. What's up, Rosie? So, what are you? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm saying get a pen and paper because the topic for today is what is my ideal self, right? It's the new year. Everybody has New Year's resolutions but they don't stick to it because they're like, oh, I just want to lose weight. Well, how much weight do you want to lose? What do you want to look like? How do you want to feel? Right? So we don't get to the specifics of things. So then we lose track and then we fall off. So I got this challenge from my mentor, one of my mentors. Her name is Electra. And we're doing a 7-day challenge on what is my ideal self. So I'm bringing that to you guys too. So anything that I learn, I share with you all. And we're on day 2 of what is my ideal self. And in that, there's a series of questions that you ask yourself every single morning, right? Because a lot of us, I know in my past, I would fucking hit the snooze alarm so many freaking times, but I wasn't accomplishing anything, right? I wasn't accomplishing anything. So I wasn't getting to where I needed to get. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Hi, Fadia. Welcome. Happy New Year. So in order for you to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, you have to change the way you look at things. And the first thing is starting with yourself, because anything on the outside does not matter. Anything you're manifesting from the outside has happened within. Whatever you're feeling and thinking and connecting that thought and body. What am I talking about? I am talking about if you want to change, you have to start with changing yourself. So when you decide that you're ready to make a change, you're going to ask yourself this question: what is my ideal self? How do you want to see yourself? I'm going to give you an example of the questions of what I wrote today for day 2. Okay? Happy New Year, love. I'm going to tell you I'm going to share this with you guys because, I mean, this is what I'm doing too. Whatever I share with you, I'm doing for myself as well. And knowing that it works. Why? Because knowing that I wrote this down, I got up, I hit the gym. Oh, Nishant, you want to... All right, let me get you on here real quick. Hold on one second, Nishant, and I will approve your request. I want to just finish this real quick. So, and then anybody else on here who's on Facebook and wants to get on Instagram and share what their ideal self is, please go ahead, because this is why I'm on here, for you guys. I'm sharing what I have to share so that you guys can take whatever it is that resonates with you and apply that to your life so that you can take consistent action in the direction that you want to go to achieve whatever it is that you have in your mind, in your vision, your dreams, your goals, whatever your heart is set on and your mind, and follow that and let your intuition guide you, and also have a mentor guiding you. I have, like I say, always... Hi, Marvette. Thank you for coming on here, love. Happy New Year to you. I'm so grateful for all of you being on here. I really am. So I'm going to put this question out there, right? What is my ideal self? For me this morning, I put rich, organized, fit, sexy, punctual, giving, brilliant. How does she respond to challenges, right? Like this morning, I'll give you an example. What's up, Daniel? I'll give you an example. This morning, I went to my training with my trainer Tally, and we had a 2-hour session. And after the first portion of my workout, I got like sick to my stomach and I ended up throwing up. And a lot of times when someone gets in that type of situation, you're going to want to give up, right? That's like the natural human instinct. Oh, I feel like shit now, right? No, it didn't do that. No, it was like, all right, you know what? You got it out. Time to get into beast mode. Time to freaking make something happen and make this workout even better. Why? Because that's also like weakness leaving the body, right? It's just, that's how you get stronger, by allowing those things to surpass. But I wrote things down this morning knowing too, and I appreciate my trainer for holding me accountable too, because having someone there to give you that extra push allows those mental barriers to break through. Okay? So first question, write down, what is my ideal self? Write that down, okay? And then question number 2, what is my ideal state? Okay, what state do you want to be in? Whatever is happening around you, your thoughts are reacting to it, right? So to be consciously aware at a higher level, like, okay, this is happening around me, but how can I respond and react to my surroundings and own my space, right? I want to own my space. So however I'm feeling internally, I can then manifest externally, right? So write that down for question number 2. What is my ideal state? Nisha, I'm gonna request your video, see what you have to say too. And then I'm gonna go in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more questions that I'm gonna put out here for you guys too. So we already have 2 so far. So write them down, okay? Write them down. Hi, Nishant.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What's going on? I want to ask you something. So, did you go to the leadership LP? Did you go to LP?
Yeah, I'm in that.
That's awesome. How was it?
It's life-changing.
It was life-changing?
Mastery and transformational training. It tells you how to be responsible for your own life, how to hold yourself accountable. No bullshit.
That's wonderful. Okay. So
my question to you is,
what?
I was talking to somebody today, and she's aware of her situation, that she needs to get change. Things are not working in her life. Okay?
Okay.
And she's aware where she is now and where she wants to go. There is a gap, but she is not willing to take action. She is understanding that she has a fear of rejection. She has fear of failure. She has self-worth issues. She has a lot of issues, and she's aware of it. I tried all the things, and she is not taking any action. So how would you have all those breakthroughs with somebody who is aware and not willing to change? Because change happens when you are aware.
Okay.
When you know where you are. Okay. That's
So
my question.
you said that now she's aware, but she's afraid, right? I'm gonna just reiterate.
She's not taking
Okay. So one step that's awesome is that she's aware, right? So now you can segue to, now that you're aware of what's going on, remind yourself why you became aware and what is it that you want to change about yourself so that you can be happy. Because you're allowing yourself to be fearful when it's so easy to say, yeah, just go for it, right? I get that. But tell her, because what is it that she wants to do? Did you ask her what her passion is? Let's start there too.
Your passion is to be more happy, to be more fulfilled in life.
Okay.
To be happy, she wants to be happy, she wants to have fulfilled life, she wants to have growth, she wants to have good money, she wants to be debt free.
Did you remind her of those things?
Yeah, she had a lot of breakthroughs. I talked to her for more than an hour, and she was having a lot of breakthroughs, and she's acknowledging the fact that she is having issues.
Okay, so tell her to try this, because my mentor, one of my mentors, wrote these questions down, right? She told us to write these questions down, and these 7 questions, write these down for her and have her think about what her ideal self would be like. And tell her too that her being fearful, that's arrogance. And the root of arrogance is fear and pride. She's allowing those things to get in her way. So tell her, bring that up to her. Say, would you rather have that in the way, or allow yourself to be vulnerable to your new self? Because if you're not open to that new energy, you can't welcome your authentic self. So ask her, what is my ideal self? And then say to her, what does she sound like? And then she's going to start feeling the emotions of the person in her mind that she is that she really wants to be, right? And then, I got another. She needs to surround herself with good energy as well and get away from all bad energy. Yes.
Good friends, good company.
Absolutely. And Nishant, you are awesome. So she's already doing that. So having you is super positive, and to have someone mentor her and give her that light and love, and that's a blessing to her. So also reiterate that to her.
I actually asked her, how's your friend circle apart from me? So she's not surrounded by too many positive minded people, and she's not surrounded by people who are high performers. Like Jim Rohn says, you have to limit your association with negative minded people.
Right. And thank you, Mervet, for that too. I acknowledge you for that, because a lot of people don't understand how critical it is to, even if you have to isolate yourself from the negative energy, just to be aware of yourself, because a lot of that too is her own insecurities with herself. There may be something she's not telling you that she's holding in, that's allowing that fear to take over the connection to herself. And I only say that because one point through that second training, that's what happened to me, until I allowed that to break free from me. And I allowed all of that fear to just leave. And it was a whole new connection with people, myself, and the spirit guiding me. So my intuition, right? Which she's battling with right now. Her intuition.
What was your breakthrough in that training, and how did you let go of that?
Well, I let go of it because I was holding it in for so long. I was holding so many stories that I was telling myself, and I wasn't allowing it to come out and release. So it was holding in. It was like suppressing emotion and then pushing down my authentic self. And as soon as I let that thing fucking take off, guess what? All of the real stuff started coming out. Not surface level. She's being surface level with herself. Tell her, how can you be the best version of yourself if you're allowing yourself to push down your authentic self?
I hear you.
Okay, so another thing too, what are some things she says to herself, right? Ask that question. What are some things that you say to yourself?
Not good enough, not worthy.
Okay, so
not dash.
Okay, so tell her, write those things down, the negatives, right? Tell her all the negative things that you're saying about yourself, and then Garen Jones taught me this. On the other side, list every positive thing. So now do the opposite.
Pain and pleasure.
There you go.
Pain and pleasure. Tony Robbins.
Exactly, and that works too, because I remember too, also Garen, he put like a while back, he was like, write a letter to your younger self, and then write a letter to your old self, right? So, dear young self, dear old self, and dear future self.
We did that in LP.
Well, and LP too, but actually Garen taught me that even before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Writing a love letter to yourself.
Yeah. So, and it works. It does. Just bringing that to light for people, because a lot of people are worst. We are our worst critic. We are our own worst critic. Like, we think people are talking shit about us when really people are looking like, oh, this person's talking about me, when they're being more critical of themselves than actually talking about other people. So with this, what's her name? You know what? Don't expose her name. Never mind. Don't put her on here. No, don't.
She's a human being. That's what I can say.
You know what? Everybody goes through trials and tribulations, and the only way for us to come out of that is to be open. She's open now. It's just once you're open to that new energy, what's gonna happen? Resistance. She's in the resistance stage. So
I was coaching her. I was asking all those quality questions, and she was able to acknowledge that yes, there is a gap. And I asked her, how would you rate yourself in this life? How big are you playing? Are you playing small? She says she's playing 70% in this life. So there is a gap, 30% gap.
Did you ask her? So tell her this too, because there's 7 pillars of life, right? So categorize it for her and simplify it to where, how are you physically on a scale of 1 to 10? How are you mentally on a scale of 1 to 10? How are you spiritually on a scale of 1 to 10? Career-wise, business, family, personal relationships. Rate yourself and narrow it down and give yourself 7 days of a stretch to at least change one area of your life and create that momentum so that you can propel forward in because once you're doing good in one area, then it starts pouring over in all other areas.
Ripple effect.
There you go, the ripple effect. So also bring that up to her too, because that's the hardest thing too, is like being in that stage, like, because she also feels stuck. She does.
Yep.
And when you, tell her the beautiful thing about that is that you have the option to choose to get the fuck out of there.
Yep.
It's a choice.
So what I've observed is, people know what to do. You know, are you there?
Yeah, I mean they know what
Yeah.
to do.
I was like, people know what to do, but the pain of change, you know, the pain of making an effort, the pain of seeing maybe it's like if I try something new and the grass is not greener on the other side, what if I put in so much effort and if I fail? So that fear people are going through.
Okay.
You know, pain of change, pain of doing so many things, pain of effort. You know, it's like Jim Rohn says, we all have two kinds of pain: pain of regret or pain of discipline.
Right.
People choose pain of regret.
Well,
So that's
tell her this too, because you see all of these light bulbs and stuff, all this light, right? We wouldn't have any of these light and all this electricity stuff if Thomas Edison didn't fail the incandescent light bulbs 10,000 times.
10,000 times. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, so people just like to also make fucking excuses. That's the truth too, because again, fear of failure. But if fear, the thing is like when I started Forex, like you guys see all this here. Let me tell you how many fucking times I blew my account before I actually got it. Okay, and I'm still learning. I'm a student every day. Right here. I'm writing things down every single day. I'm learning and I'm growing in every area of life because that's the only way you're going to grow and get better in yourself. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. And that's the truth. People think that they get complacent. They think it's okay. Okay, hey, I read all this and I read that book before. I don't need to read it again. Well, what if you missed over something? Because 99% of the time you do. I'm still learning. Mervette said, they know, but they are afraid. Tally, stop. What's up, Tally? I must be slacking. My trainer he's so silly. Oh my goodness. But
Priyank Pawar, he's my friend.
he's freaking awesome. I'm gonna see him tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Yes. I injured my back last week because I attempted 180-pound deadlifts, right? I'm like, I could do this, which I did, but I fucked up my back through the process because I overdid it. And then Tally's like, don't you ever do that again without me there, because you really can't injure yourself if you don't know what you're doing. And I thought I knew what I was doing, and I overdid it, and then I had 4 days, actually 5. No, it was like 6, where I couldn't even go to the gym. But I just started again, and he's awesome. You're awesome, Tally. You know it. You are. Why? Why are you awesome? Because even when I wanted to give up, you still told me one thing actually that I carry with every single thing now. What Tally told me, because the last time I went to his gym, he said to me, because I stopped during my workout, and he said, when you do something, when you start your workout, commit all the way through. So I literally took that one statement that he said and I just apply that into everything. Like anything that I do now, I'm just committing through it. Even if it fucking hurts. Even if it's painful and it sucks and I don't want to do it. Right? Just commit. And if I got to take a break, then take a break and then do it. Just go through it. So that's why you're awesome, Tally, because I use that now in every single thing that I do. And you know what? Anybody, please take that with you, because that's straight up nuggets that you can just apply to everything in life. You don't want to get up? Oh, you don't want to get up? Well, maybe you should. Maybe that's why you should get up. Tell her, like, oh, you're fearful? Maybe that's why you should step into the motherfucking fire. Because if you don't get burned, you won't understand. That's the truth.
I actually asked her to go to Los Angeles for Master in Transformation training.
Yes, that is wonderful. Please be her angel. Because sometimes we just need a guardian angel to guide us. And sometimes we don't want to do things, but we have to be, I mean that shit. And it's the truth, Tally. It's so...
I don't want to be angel. I want to be human being.
You can be an angel human.
I'll do that.
Oh my gosh. But I acknowledge you too, Nishant, because even in your transformation process, allowing and helping someone else to transform, like that's a true leader. Like leaders create leaders, and to put that energy into someone, like, and I speak in parallel too, because no matter what you're going through too, you're still creating that positivity and that energy, and that's creating momentum for your future. And that just speaks volumes about your character and who you are.
Thank you for acknowledging.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I acknowledge you for spreading the happiness, love, abundance in the world through your Wednesday workshop, Wednesday workshops and workshops.
You know what? I do treat it like a workshop too, like as if like I'm here in a lecture with someone. You know what I'm saying? But make it more relatable. So I come like I'm people's equal. I'm not better than anybody. I just know things that I can share. And I share that so that someone can, because if I can even just impact one person on here, then I've done my job. You know what I'm saying? I've done my job. So it's wonderful. I love it. I do. But I am going to wrap this up on here for 30 minutes now. Nishant, I'm going to send you these questions for this girl.
Sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I will, for sure. And then let me know, because for women too, like a lot of us beat ourselves up too for like certain things. Like there's something that she may not be telling you, and maybe she can relate to a woman. That's another
what I've seen over and over, that people want to change, they want to transform their life. And when it comes down to buying books, when it comes down to going to seminars, workshops, they see that with money. You know, we have to spend these many dollars. Then I ask them, okay, is it your personal investment, or what it is? You go to Vegas, you spend thousands of dollars, and you get nothing. It's a temporary fund. But how about investing in yourself?
Right.
Even if you're going to debt for a time being, but this is a personal investment, and you will get the maximum return on that. No stock will give you that ROI.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of people don't want... That's so funny you said that, because I had a client today, I was telling them about Tally, and they're like, well, personal training is expensive. And I was like, are you cheap in investing in yourself? Like, I don't understand. Like, so you go to the bar every weekend, and you spend hundreds of dollars. But when it comes to investing in your health, you can't even put $200. And then
one good book costs $10 to $12.
Exactly.
And you go to about $50, $60.
Right.
And one date is $100 bill is gone if you're going on a date.
So there. Oh my God, that's so funny, because I don't know if Daniel's still on here, but I saw him yesterday. I was like, did you get your Power of Positive Thinking book? He's like, no. It's like it's like $2 to $5. And
Power of Positive Thinking.
But it's just because nobody wants to put in the work.
Time, effort, energy.
That's true. Thank you so much, Nishant, for coming on here. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for this
No problem.
live video.
I'm gonna message you as soon as I close this out, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys. That was awesome. I really hope that this brought you value. I'm sure it did, because I felt that coming from my heart. And Nishant, thank you for coming on here. Everybody, thank you for participating. I acknowledge all of you for being on here. Happy Wednesday. I love all of you. God bless you all. If you did miss this and you got on here late, I will be posting this on my YouTube channel, Amanda Jajou. So tune in. I love you all. God bless you all. And have a rest of an amazing night.